Hey traders, this is my evening video. I was working today, so I didn't get to watch the markets, but I'm just going to go through a few things which I'm noticing here in the markets. And this is my quad for the S&Ps and ES futures. And basically, I had a target for 37.20, and we're flying basically into that 27.20. And we had this euphoric UVol, devol. So basically, this gives you the sentiment how traders are feeling about stocks, about the broader markets, and basically we had buying coming in here in a big way, in individual names to speak of because of the really strong event here. But we had negative breath today, on today's action. And the breath, what is just as important in my opinion as the euphoric uh, sentiment here, especially into the close here. So something to definitely keep on watch here. Uh, some things that I would also like to look at. One of the highest we did have some fairly significant net outflows in the SPY today. Uh, a lot of people don't watch this. The ETF flows, um, inflows and outflows, they happen under the radar. People do not realize. They think that when they're buying SPY, that everybody is accumulating SPY. SPY is a proxy on the S&P 500. It trades in tandem with the underlying stocks of the S&P 500 in theory. And so you can have huge outflows while the S&Ps are going up and vice versa. Okay? Huge inflows as the S&Ps are going down. Okay? And this billionaires and stuff like trade and spy because they can build huge positioning and it not necessarily impact the overall price of the markets. Okay, they just basically so that's one of the best things about trading the spy, uh, the ETFs. How they are proxies and they can be, you know the size of the proxy can increase and decrease and not necessarily impact the markets. Okay, so what I see that big selling. Then I also see down here on the redemptions. That's the TQQ, and this is your short uh, Qs. Okay, this is your ETF that shorts it. So we've had huge redemptions today. So basically, this suggests to me that there was a short squeeze into the close because of all these redemptions that we've had. We are sitting on possibly a significant short squeeze today and causing the markets to rally, like especially into the close and stuff. So something to definitely keep in mind. Okay, and then also on that, while I'm still on the S&Ps and stuff, uh, something I always look at here, the broad market 66% bullish, the call flow. Yeah, so basically we're a little bit better than normal. Okay, if you go over here and you select things, and it's like ETS. We were just talking about SPY, right? We were basically flat, 50-50 on SPY flow today, and the markets, and with and a lot of that, from what I understand, a lot of things changed right there in the last 30 minutes or so of trading today. So definitely something to keep in mind going forward here. And then also, I want to also point out here, we went into last OPEX. We had positive inflows in SPY into last OPEX. Okay, if you can go back and verify what I'm saying. Okay, that was the opposite of what we got today. And on top of that, we had a very strong read on our call flow into the bullish ETFs going into OPEX. So, and we rallied very hard into last OPEX. Now we're more neutral this one. So things are a little bit different than what they were last time. And I don't think a lot of traders, these new traders, are realizing what's going on. So basically, what we saw into the close today, very bullish uh, call activity into individual stock names. Okay, so this is different. You're going at OPEX. They were buying up 1 day expirations in stride blocks. Block size for 1 day to go. So very risky because as general rule, most OPEXs they have already decided that's where they want price. So it's very hard to push price away than what the market makers have already uh, they've already got their books set to close out. And so they're really it's very difficult to be pushing price on OPEX day. That's why most traders, day traders, they don't trade OPEX on that, especially monthly OPEX under that scenario. Okay, so definitely something to think about that they're going hog wild tomorrow in individual names, hoping to knock out some sort of crazy numbers. So I have a feeling a lot of these trades that we got put on into the close today, a whole bunch of them are going to go belly up, and a lot of big bets here that are not going to pay. So definitely something uh, just wanted to point out going forward in your trading uh, tomorrow. Okay, and we are into, like I said, we are into what I think is major resistance for the Nasdaq. So, like I said, we're getting a short squeeze, but heck, you're not getting any type of major buying into the Qs going into tomorrow. I mean, so definitely could be quite risky. So definitely, and this one here of all the indices got the strongest inflows um, into individual names uh, going into tomorrow. So, in my opinion, the Qs could potentially have the biggest risk if they, you know, if they want to. Um, so, definitely something to keep in mind here. I mean, I think we're right into serious resistance, and this is not the time to be buying individual names in the Qs going into OPEX. But we'll see what happens tomorrow. I could be wrong. And then we have the Russell, and this is the one I've been looking for Russell 2000 this week, and we didn't get that explosive move in the Russell. So, you know, that is another thing may want to think. This is the one that I would have liked preferred to see the explosive move in, but we didn't. This is just kind of just chugging along, and we do have more money going into IWM, where we got which redemptions on the SPY. You actually have money accumulating in the Russell. So this thing here is still a very bullish pattern in my opinion, and that's why I think of all the areas, I still think 2000 is still a possibility for tomorrow on a bullish tape. So this is just want to point out going forward here. You got positive breath. You had positive breath on the NQs. Okay, but you had the best breath over on the Russell. So just something to keep in mind going forward here. But see, the breath is you know it's not great, but it's not bad. Okay, so but it is positive breath on that. Um, so just keep that in mind, please. Yeah, some things I'm watching. We got some bearish flow in Boeing today, so my gut says that we're probably going to be at the very least testing or breaking the market maker move low for the week. And this is Friday. I don't like breaking the market maker move low on Friday because they can get really can get really ugly. So it to me is a broken pattern. I had mentioned it to the trading room yesterday that I thought it was closing a broken pattern, and then immediately this morning, I guess there was some bearish flow hitting the tape and driving it down lower. So uh, definitely still not a horrible chart. It just it's going. It looks like it's taking a breather for a while. Yeah, we were still seeing, like I said, the IWM catching bullish flow, and we were seeing bullish flow in the XLF financials. So there in the close, Citigroup was catching the $60 calls for OPEX. So there's a decent chance we could be uh, catching some flow into the financials tomorrow. We are getting a potential. The MACD is giving us a little bit of a warning sign here, so definitely something to think about here in your trading. Okay, I've been keeping an eye on Zoom video. Looks like we might be getting a bullish cross on our MACD. And we were getting some bullish lotto activity for Zoom going into tomorrow. So definitely something to keep on watch. See what they're wanting here for that. Okay, Tesla's breaking out. So they were buying the 700 calls for tomorrow. Definitely something to keep on watch here. Looks like it's coming in a little bit in the after hours. So we are, I do want to point out, we are, let's see, all right. Yeah, this definitely can rock over $700. 708 is your market maker move high for this week. So this one here is probably, it's already up $33 today. So, but it is a breakout pattern, and so we'll see what happens tomorrow on that. And I'll finish here with Facebook. They were buying the 275 and is it 277.50 calls for Facebook for tomorrow. So something to definitely keep on watch here. Thinking that they might get a little bit in there, but like I said, really tough. I mean, when you're dealing with OPEX, and like I said, I don't think you're getting proper ETF flow ahead of OPEX to suggest that we are going to be going to the moon tomorrow. So, personally, I'm not going to be trading, but I still think the odds are going to favor screwing over all those option buyers that hit the market right here into the close this afternoon. So that's my theory, and I'm sticking to it. See what happens tomorrow. Okay. Thanks a lot. Like the video if you like it, and please leave comments below, especially if you see stuff that I'm not seeing. Thanks.